My son told me a story this morning that made me feel so bad. He said to me this morning, he said in their class, there are 3 students of African descent that there are some teachers, when they explain things to the students, that if they, students of African descent, if they don't understand what the teacher explained very well, if they raise up their hands to ask the teacher questions, the teacher would pretend as if she did not see them. Sometimes the teacher would ignore them. But if European children raise up their hands to ask questions, the teacher would answer the questions and give them proper attention. I feel so bad because it wasn't the first time such a thing has happened. He told me in his former school, there were times he greeted some teachers and they refused to greet back. That is, he went to school in the morning, greeted some teachers, and they refused to respond or answer back. When he explained these things to me, I advised him to ignore such teachers. I told him, look, son, very soon you are going to leave that school. So when you meet such people in life, just ignore them. But what pains me is that these racist people want to suppress the efforts of our children. That they don't want our children to grow or graduate, but they are going to graduate. It is painful, very painful. I'm not the only one complaining these things. Other Africans are complaining the same thing. The only thing is these African parents are scared to talk. Many are scared to talk, or they do not have the platform to talk. See, these things are not only happening in schools. It is also happening in sports, especially in football. No matter how talented an African child may be in football, they always try to suppress their efforts. Racist coaches or trainers wouldn't give them an opportunity to showcase or display their talents. They don't. They always bench them or don't allow them to play soccer. They don't feature them in matches. They discourage them a lot. See, I came to Europe as a young man. I faced racism. I am still fighting racism up to this minute, and I don't want it to be extended to my children. This is why I will keep broadcasting racism, talking against it. See, it seems to me as if it is an agenda. That is, they don't want the people of African descent to get to a certain level in the West. They want them to be the lowest in the society. That is, they want African children to do dirty jobs like sweeping the streets. cleaning the hospitals. They don't want them to be engineers, lawyers, and scientists. So that is why they tend to discourage them. That is, kill them before they grow. That's what they are doing to our children. And I am here to resist it and reject it. The same white racist, when they go to Africa, you see African people welcome them with love. You see African governments give them the best jobs. They live in the best neighborhoods. They call them expatriates. Africans celebrate them. But if you as an African, if you come to the West, no matter your academic qualifications, they would not recognize your academic qualifications. They will make you do manual labor. That is, they don't recognize your certificates. They term you a refugee or an asylum seeker. There is no certificate you will bring to the West that they respect. But when they go to Africa, even white people that don't even have good qualifications, good academic qualifications, they give them the best jobs. It's about time Africans wake up. You as an African man, if you are trekking on the street of Europe or the West, you see racist policemen and women come after you, ask you for your identity card. Sometimes, whether you have it or not, they disrespect you or humiliate you on the streets. I know what I am talking about. I experienced it. These things got to stop. Yes. If you are a racist, you better stop it. We want peace in our world. All children are born equal. Give every child a chance to flourish. We are the same human family. Don't be afraid of the growth of African children. White people's children are also living in Africa and elsewhere, and they are not being treated the way you are treating African children in Europe and other parts of the world. I don't like racism, and I hate racist people. I hate them. We want peace in our world. Well, my name is Rodi. This is the end of this video. I will not stop fighting injustice wherever it rears its ugly